Alright, so what is up guys, this is Drakane here, welcome back to another video on Ark Survival Evolved Mobile. So guys, in this video we are going to be testing out the Castoroides, which I apparently named Castoroid. Okay, so I named this guy like this, and we are going to be testing this guy out in this video, seeing the abilities, capabilities, special uses and the likes. Alright, so first thing is that they come out as having pretty good amounts of health. Let me just unequip this. Alright, so 8k health, 1000 stamina, good oxygen, and melee damage is low because this is a low level, of course. So let me just put that on. So these guys are basically, wait a second, whoa, I never actually paused to look at the saddle. Oh gosh, wow, it looks pretty dope. Wow, there's a small anvil and some parchments and all. I never actually checked it out. Alright, so what's weighing you down? Let's drop this all. Now as you can see, this guy is basically a movable smithy. You can craft up whatever the items you can craft up in a smithy in here as well. Right now there isn't much to be crafted up because yeah, I used a mind wipe tonic not too long ago. Alright, so these guys, their movement speed is okay-ish but not too great. They're not good at getting from one place to another and doing like this. Yeah, they are good at collecting a large amount of items, just like that. There are large amount of items, as in mostly they are good at collecting wood only. And basically my opinion right now is that they are better wood collectors than Therizinosaurs are. And here's the next part of the fact of these guys. Alright, for that I'm just gonna go ahead, grab this and smack up this rock if I can. Alright, so coming over here, how much wood have we got? Now these guys are excellent at gathering wood, not so good at gathering thatch, but anyways, these guys, now this is weighing 17 kilograms, now it's weighing just 8 kilograms. So basically these Castoroides has the ability to make all these items, not all actually, stone, thatch, wood and fibers. Yeah, they are able to make them weigh much more or less, 50% actually. And why did I just pick that up? So they are able to make it weigh less, and also pretty useful, especially because these guys are mobile smithies. You can go around collecting items like this, and then you can craft up the items as well. Now these guys can also get the berries, and no, they are good at collecting, not excellent I would say, but yeah, they are kind of good at collecting those rare flowers and rare mushrooms sometimes, though the chance is much more rare. And the reason I just brought this guy over, the RG over here, is to show you guys a small thing. Well, these guys are not excellent damage dealers, which is why I prefer my Therizinosaurus mostly. They are excellent at gathering almost a lot of items, and also they are excellent damage dealers. Alright, so I'll have to go over to the redwoods again in order to show this. Right there. Now this guy just tried to attack one of those trees. Yeah, when you are just holding on to one of these Castoroides on a RG, or if you can manage to control it perfectly, a Quetzal, the Castros will just eat up, like attack and harvest the wood from these trees. Just not like that. Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, just like that, they're able to harvest the trees. It's not too accurate sometimes. It's a bit difficult to just do this properly because you have to angle this guy's head into to line up with the tree and all. It's a bit difficult, but with practice it's possible. So you can just easily grab these guys on an RG and just fly around doing this. Now you have to remember that these guys, once their weight is filled up to about 50% or so, or 3/4 of the way full, they will stop collecting items, naturally collecting and all. Yeah, also when you just put these guys to like when you just set these Castros to just simply, when you enable wandering on these guys, then also they will just go around collecting all these bushes and attacking the trees and all. Alright, so I'm just going to enable wandering on you. just like that. Did I enable it? Yes, I did. Alright, so when this guy starts wandering around, he will be automatically collecting all this wood, and also you can leave your Castoroides to wander around, and you can just come back and this guy will have collected a ton of these items and all. And the next way is when its wandering is enabled, you can just ask it to follow you like that. It's essentially much more better if you just put the follow distance to be the lowest possible, so this guy is always up to by your feet. So by doing that, just run up to something like this and wait for this guy to come over. Alright, so yeah, over here now. So when I just ask you to stop, yeah, you can just even if you don't have a saddle on these guys, you can simply just drag them over to the trees or whatever you want to harvest. Yeah, it's trees actually. Trees are what this guy is good at harvesting, so you can take them all over to the trees, and then you can just simply make it whistle to stop, and it will just harvest those trees. But yeah, these guys are quite slow. That's a problem. Alright, so let's take you off wandering now. I don't want you to be wandering around. Alright, so these guys are mainly found around this redwood area. You can find them a lot in this particular spot, and I think I covered everything up on the where to find these guys. Now these guys cannot actually harvest any fish meat or anything at all, and also they cannot once tamed up, these guys cannot just build beaver dams. And also, do not tame up one of these beavers thinking they will make beaver dams for you. If you have Archie, you can pick these guys up and make them get that itis. Now the next thing, coming over here to the water. Yeah, I'm swimming, but that's not the case. What I wanted to tell you guys is that these guys do not lose even the slightest bit of stamina. They can keep going on forever and ever, and it's completely just like one of those spinos. Yeah, spinos also don't lose their stamina underwater, so just like that, you can just simply go around and you won't be losing stamina when you are doing this underwater. But these guys, just like the spinos, have a oxygen limit, so you have to keep that in mind. You can't just stay underwater for an indefinite period of time. So that's mostly it about it. The best place I can recommend to find is the hidden lake. Other than that, that's mostly it actually. Yeah, we are going to be in trouble. Alright, so the best place to find these guys, as I was saying, was the hidden lake. And this area, just watch out for beaver dams. You can use the tame Castoroides pursuit in order to find these guys up, and then you can tame them up as well in the same way. And you will be rewarded with 20 or 10 toxicant arrows. I actually think I have the 20 toxicant arrows. Okay-ish collectors of the berries, not all the berries actually, okay-ish kind of at collecting the berries and some rare flowers if you happen to find the rare flower bushes. But these guys do not have any damage outputs at all. 181. Of course, these are high levels, so yeah, meant to be dealing a lot of damage after all. But considering all in all, these guys have superb damage deals. But you can keep holding that attack button while running, and this guy just collects a crap ton of berries and all. So is there anything around here that I can kill? Oh yes, you there. Alright, level 195 Gigantopithecus, 1300 health. Let's see how much it drops. Yeah, about 200 kind of damage, which is not much actually. Yeah, so did it become even lower? So it is more than 150 damage anyways, but yeah, the damage output is quite low on these guys, so keep that in mind. And I don't know about how it stands with the tamed up beavers, but in the wild, when you damage them and their health goes below a certain percentage, just like all these sauropods, they also start to run. So guys, that'll be it about the Castoroides. Then there isn't anything else to tell about them. They are good gatherers of the wood. They've only got one attack, which is the bite attack, and if you enable wandering on them, they will collect a crap ton of wood for you. They have the weight reduction on the stone, wood, thatch and fibers. Not that fibers need any weight reduction, does it? And they are apparently mobile smithies. They do not lose any of that stamina underwater, but they do lose their oxygen, so keep that in mind and you'll be all and well. So guys, that is it for this then. Thanks for watching. This is Drakane here, over and out. So if you find this video to be helpful, ring that notification bell and smash that thumbs up and subscribe as well and never miss a video. So bye guys, until next time.